Good morning, sir. My name is Elgin Cañete. My topic is all about art in Asia. Learning outcomes. At the end of this lesson, you will to be able to demonstrate an understanding of the importance of Asian civilization, compare and contrast the different Asian art, create original artworks of coherent relationship to one another. Art in Asia. During the ancient civilization, trade became important activity, good relation among Asian countries and other countries. They shared the belief system culture of China. China is the oldest civilization, has history when comes with belief cultures and the arts. So this era, the China ang nangunguna sa economic development. Ayon sa history, ang China rin ang nangunguna sa ibang development, especially sa ilang kultura. Sila rin ang gumagawa ng primitive artisan way nga gigamitan og bronze or articulated design na magpakita ng maraming imahe. Confucianism was dominating method of both into the general population. The people who got tied up principles grasped by Confucius acknowledged that society to work, one must make sense of how to feel for the another. This principle got clear in many expensive art depicting normal presence and how this social correspondence can play. So, Confucianism is ito ang huwing ng kanilang paghanap buhay kung sino ang man ang naniniwala dapat alam nila ang dapat patya upang meron silang maayos na bansa. The most aesthetic creation of China was done in awesome styles where rocks and mountains filled in as a limit that made the watcher directed first from chief subject of the work. The balanced structure rises with end goal that stream the established into the frontal territory and specialized additionally use sharp brochures to give nuances in their works. Chinese master field creation intended to give the group various perspective in the subject. Porcelain is one of the usually used to make embellishing ornamentals, for example pots, and contains from removal destination show perplexing works of the Chinese are this can be detected to the custom of going down the masterfulness stars and with the edge onto the next, much the same the most Chinese craftsmanship, the point convergence in the portraits at focal topic nature. So porcelain kay munig nasa tumbalay nga may monan siya plato, mga design or nasa tiles. For example ning nasa picture is kabayo is a porcelain gamit or kanang design nato sa balay nga nasa parador or what else. Haniwa, clay cylinder or circle of clay in a Japanese or large hollow earthenware culinary object found in Japan. As an artist prior, Japan and China had a long-standing relationship at extra-Buddhism. China likewise affected Japan. Terms painted for the 4th century. Japan separated itself the balance of world, which basically gave the raw and naturalistic dealing with the Japanese traditional labeled sort of painting called which made through wood out woodcut print. So haniwa is a clay cylinder sa siya ka clay nga kuan sa mga tao. For example, diri sa tuwa kay kuan ng ning mamatay na lapida. So sa ilaha kay haniwa or clay nga giporma nila sa tuwa diri lapida, sa ilaha dito kay kuan haniwa. Mo nang kung gihimo og kuan ng hollow sa mga foreignary object found in dito sa Japan. So dili na to siya matawag og kuan origami kung di pa siya ma-fold like airplane paper or box or anything of paper we do. A model would be a woodcuts of Hiroshige and Shakaro who lastingly affected Western craftsman like Vincent van Gogh and Edward Manet. Origami came from ori meaning folding and kami meaning is paper. It is a traditional Japanese art paper folding which started in the 17th century AD and was popularized intentionally in the mid of 1900. It eventually evolved into a modern art form. So origami came from ori means folding and kami means paper. The goal arts transform flat sheet of paper finish a sculpture through folding and sculpting techniques without cutting as much as possible. So kuan muna siyang Vietnamese silk painting. Vietnamese is individuals have made workmanship as long as they have existed at the point when the main classes inline drawing, life structures and scene painting were offered. Life structures and scene painting were offered early years and 20th century. So silk painting is a type or artist painting on fabric using special dyes or paint. The mood texture, silk painting, the colors look vibrant and shiny. Artists use techniques like blocking also areas create detailed design. So they have different types of fabric. First is scarves, wall hangings, and clothes. Silk painting is a skillful or creative art that form practice in many sculpture. Golden thread silks were born in Vietnam. Many of our Vietnamese fabric origination from hand dyeing, the center of weaving, sericulture, or silkworm production. So, golden thread silks is a moga silk, especially shiny strong silk from India, made by silkworms eating especially plants. People use pretty and clothes making moga silks involved in raising silkworms and important for Assam's cultures and economy. So gikan ang silk ang golden thread silks from kuan sa silkworms kanang ulod yun ang nasa mga dahon to collecting cocoons kanang mga kuan sa kanang worm isang mga panit and weaving the silk. It's important for Assam's culture and economy. Napa sa ilang mga bata pa sila din mas lag itlog din nasla kanang muragapas manay cocoons. Chunom, made around the 10th century, permitted scholars to make in the Vietnamese and utilize and altered Chinese character. By the mid-20th century, all works were created that Chu Kung some characters' works of writing incorporate the tale of Kiu by Nguyen, Du Loc Yan Ten by Nguyen Di Chiu. So Chunum was created, used by the ancient Vietnamese, and scholar write the books of poems, other documents before adoption Roman alphabet that 17th century. It's a combination of Chinese character created by the Vietnamese and express their language and other culture.